is your senior moment, coming to you from the Healthy Home Mansion, where it's young living or assisted living, and you can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. Transportation, we're going to talk about today, kiddos. Episode number 142 today, transportation. Look at the program to date, 5,440 push-ups, sit-ups, some deep knee bends to date, 1,140 so far this month. 1,800 is the goal for the month. 27,290 is the magic number. Go to the link tree in the bio, free products, free downloads, free home market evaluation. And if you love watching your senior moment, share it online. I'd so much appreciate it. Likes are nice. Comments are better. Shares are the best. All right, 142 episode, transportation. Within all the problems with the supply line, the shipping ports, the trucker shortages, it made me remember my early years growing up in Winona, Minnesota. My father owned and operated a small trucking company. He had a dozen trucks or so and hauled freight for a couple of manufacturing companies in town. The companies made parts for the automotive industry, toys, small appliances, and so forth. Hittner Trucking hauled raw materials, steel, plastics, etc., from around the Midwest to the manufacturing plants. As a young kid, I knew about supply lines and the critical role that they played in manufacturing early on. On many occasions, there would be anxious men waiting on the dock for a shipment of steel to come in so they could run the presses and get the line going. On my 16th birthday, my mom took me down to get my driver's license. I remember after taking the test, I drove home, dropped my mom off, and took off for a ride around town. I was free as a breeze. I had my own means of transportation, and in Winona, you either walked, rode a bike, took a bus, or you had a car. The bus had very limited routes and only ran until about 8 o'clock at night. So in Minnesota, with Minnesota winters, either you had your own transportation or you were walking. There was a small town taxi service as well, but you had to call and order it in advance for the next day, and they also had limited hours of operation. So over the last 40 years, has anything really changed? Well, yes and no. I mean, if you think about it, we still have taxis, although they all have Uber and Lyft stickers on the side. And you can order a car up on an app from your phone, and it's going to be there in minutes to take you home. There are buses everywhere, both privately and publicly operated. And we went from streetcars to trains. We have all kinds of bikes, electric bikes, scooters, bikes with big fat tires and snow tires on them. And if there are sidewalks, we walk. But the king of transportation still runs on four wheels. It may be powered by electricity, might be gas, might be diesel, might be a hybrid. But that's not the point. The point is having your own transportation. We are not dependent on others. No worries about schedules, no transfers, no labor disputes, no end or out of service. You have your own transportation. You can go anywhere, anytime, with anyone you choose at the drop of a hat. So when someone screws with our transportation, they're really screwing with our freedom. And when they do that, they're in for a fight. And that's your senior moment of the day. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for people today. I am grateful for our Rack Shack barbecue crew. I just want to give a shout out to the crew. We have the best crew at the restaurant that we've ever had in 10 years. These people are wonderful. They know the restaurant, they know the customers, they know the food, and they're friendly and a joy to be around. So if you're ever in the area, stop by the legendary Rack Shack Barbecue Studio or Rack Shack Barbecue Restaurant on Cliff Road in Eagan, and they will take good care of you. And if you want to order up some catering, give them a shout out, give them a call, and we will transport it right out to your site. All right, what are we doing today? Deep knee bends today, guys. 10 lovely deep knee bends to finish off my round for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I know what you're wondering. I know what you're thinking. I can hear it. Keith, are you wearing your watch on your right hand instead of your left hand today? Yes, I am. Why? Kicking it up a notch, just doing a little something different. So remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior. Do your push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends, and be strong like Senior. See you tomorrow.